This is Harvest Moon. We're playing Harvest Moon. Oh my god, you guys. Little bitties. Oh. Did you guys see that?
Hello, it's me. Hi, gordiegames is here. It's me. I'm here. Hi, Horshawn. Hi, JM. How's it going? Or sorry, not hi, Horshawn, because you're not here. Why would I say hi to someone who's not here? That would be silly. Hi. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. It's Friday. Donut! Hi. I missed you. How's it going? Hope everyone's having a good day. Guys, I had a mental health day yesterday, and I got a massage. Oh my god. Honestly, I can't even begin to describe how badly I needed that massage. It was so nice. She did like, I got her to do like a bit on my shoulders, which was fantastic. And then I got her to work on my legs because running, legs. Did I get elbows? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got elbows. Oh, it was so good. No, it's a really good time. But how is everyone? How are we all doing? Is everyone having a good Friday? Because I think I am. Having a Friday. I don't know. I want it to be tomorrow is what I want. Ultimately. That's the real end goal. Oh my god. I don't know what is up with me. I'm so scuffed right now. I didn't set up my light. I literally, like, stream is so scuffed right now. Y'all don't even know. I'll do it later. I don't want to do it right now. Ugh, my life has just been silly. A little bit silly. A little bit silly goofy. That's what my life has been. Well, a lot of silly goofy. Yeah, exactly, JM. No, I'm doing good. I'm fine. Life is just silly. Life is always silly, so. But yeah. I'm glad everyone's here and I'm glad to be streaming. I signed up. I don't know, is Cineplex as much of a thing in the States? Because it is, like, Cineplex here is, like, the movie company. Like, that's, if you're going to watch a movie, you're going to a Cineplex theater 9 times out of 10. Hands are full of myself. You take your time. You take your time, Donut Wolf. Good to hear that you're still playing it now. Cineplex? You don't? Okay. It's like, I guess, or no, you guys have like AMC, right? Like that's kind of your thing, right? Maybe you guys don't have Cineplex. I don't think you guys have Cineplex. Never mind. I won't tell you about my Cineplex membership then. Y'all won't care. It is a theater chain, yeah. I think it's similar to like AMC, if I am remembering correctly. I don't know how many, like, I don't remember how many movie theater chains you guys have, but the only one that I can remember is AMC. I think that's the only one I ever really went to, so. Right, Mango? Ooh. Everyone get free sodas and popcorn. Yeah, this one that I have, it's for $10 a month. You get 1 free admission ticket per month, which is really good because you're already, like, $10 is already less than a movie ticket. So, already good. 1 free ticket a month, 20% discount on all concession, and then there's, like, member prices for movie tickets. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sign up for this. Obviously. I go to movies enough. I don't currently go to movies enough, but I can. I am capable of going to movies enough to be like, oh yeah, I have a free movie ticket. I might as well go to the movies. So I'm very excited about that because I'm gonna use it to see also the Barbie movie when that comes out in July, which I'm so excited about. During the day when it's empty, yeah. Oh yeah, I realized because since I have Mondays off, I'll just go in the middle of the day on a Monday? Who's gonna be at the theater on a Monday? So that'll be really fun. I'm excited for that. Going for free in the middle of the day when nobody's there. Kind of a move. Honestly, kind of a move. Like, try and tell me that you wouldn't want to be in a theater when nobody else is there. I guess, okay, well, you could argue that part of the theater experience is having the audience react with you. I guess it depends on the movie, because, like, when I went and saw, like, for example, the most recent Scream movie, that was really fun. It was like a packed theater, and that was really fun because, especially with something like Scream, when you have like the audience reactions and the like the gasping and the screaming and the laughing, like that's really fun with people. That would have, I don't think I would have enjoyed Scream as much if I didn't have like a bunch of people, but I do enjoy going to a movie by myself. When it's just like some like whatever thing, gladly would go by myself. Gladly go alone in the middle of the day when no one's there. That would be ideal. I can't, oh no, it's on the side. This one like piece of hair I keep looking at. And, okay, well, it's just there. That's fine. I try to do it, honestly. I kind of love movies, so I did go to film school. Unfortunately. Yeah, I wish that was better, but you know. The Annabelle movie? Oh my god. Yeah, that was a while ago, I guess. I don't remember when that came out, but I know that was a while ago. I'm trying to think of the last movie I saw. Noble Quest is done. Hi, Donut. How's it going? Glad your Noble Quest is done. 2018, yeah. That sounds right. You could, if you said 2018 confidently enough, I would believe you. But yeah. I also, okay. I realized that something very cathartic for me is making playlists that just describe how I feel. Now hear me out, because I did this. I did something similar to that with when the whole Chad thing first went down. When did it come Tuesday stream? Best friend who've known since Return as a town. Oh, no, that's fair. That's fair, Tonal. No playlists about exes. No, that's exactly what I make playlists about. But no, it's like I have, because usually, like, okay, for me, I usually have, when it comes to a breakup or an ex, I have a thesis song, what I call a thesis song about them, that's like one song where like it really, the whole song encapsulates how I feel about the relationship. Place on my spine, I literally called songs I think someone would put to me as an OC. Yeah, I love that. But I'm like, I will have a thesis song, and then I will get songs that like, starting from the beginning, like for example, my playlist with Chad started out with very hot and heavy songs, and then it goes into The Story of Us by Taylor Swift. That was the thesis song for that playlist, and then it goes into that and a lot of more like angry shit and a lot more like that thing. It's really, really fun because then it's like you just listen to it all the way through in order, and like I love to do it with a glass of wine because of course, and it's just so like you feel a lot. I certainly feel that when I do it, but I did that with because I've been feeling a lot with the resurgence of the Chad situation. Amazing idea. Please steal it. It's so fun, Zesty Monkey. It's so fun. I highly recommend it. Because also, then, because you know, like, you have those days where you're just like kind of stewing on it and you just feel like you need to, like, at least for me, I feel like I need to feel the feelings in order. And so having that playlist and just like knowing it's like, okay, my playlist is 2 hours, I can put that on and like sit down and with a beverage or just like whatever and feel the feelings in order again, just to like, because I always manage to wrap it up at the end and like have some sort of resolution so that you can go through all of the like anger and the betrayal or whatever it may be and then go full circle back to like, okay, I'm done. That's it. It's so fun. I have a playlist about an ex, I'm giving them too much power and mental space. See, but I view it more as like, it's only about an ex in the sense that it's about my experience with the ex, you know? Like, I'm making this about me fully. Bad Blood is Swift's best song? Really? That is not, it is a good song. I really like Bad Blood. There's a lot. And I mean, I don't want to spend too much time talking about Miss Swift because she's not on my good books at the moment. With this whole dating Maddie Healy thing, potentially, whatever. It's a whole thing. But yeah, I am also a little hyperfixated, so let me please. Oh yeah, 100%. I literally, like, I will make a playlist for anything. I will make a playlist for fucking anything. I could meet someone maybe twice and make a playlist about my experience with them. That's just who I am. Because I don't know, I think I'm very much like, I assign people songs in my head. I will like meet them or whatever, like have some sort of experience with them and then hear a song and go, oh my god, this is their song, you know? I have a few songs like that, but and my favorite one is currently at least is Enchanted by Taylor Swift. That's about a certain someone, but it's fine. One day Caden's gonna be like, what is this place? And I'm gonna be like, my mixtape about you. That's kind of cute though. Like, honestly, if I was like dating someone for a while and then I found out that they had a playlist that was like just a playlist, not even a playlist, or just like a playlist that made them think of me, I'd be like, no, that's so fucking cute. I think that's adorable. I would be so flattered if somebody just like had a play, not if just anyone, like if my significant other had a playlist that's like, yeah, these are songs that make me think of you. That's so cute. Current playlist, I'm working on songs I want to learn. I'm assuming a guitar. That's fun. I love that. And I also feel like listening to a song over and over, I mean, that's just like part of who I am, but like that is a really great way to just like learn the like flow of it, you know? And then it's easier to play, at least in my opinion. Different guitars, but yeah, nice. Make me a playlist. Table Cat, I haven't actually met you. That's the thing. Because it's more about like my experiences and my feelings about and with a person, so. Classical, bass, and electric, that's fun. That's really exciting. I just love playlists. Like, maybe this is cliche or whatever, but why would it be cliche actually? I don't know, but I really like playlists. I love making them. I love the experience you can have of like just putting songs together in a certain order that they wouldn't normally be in, and it just makes you go, oh my god, yeah. Like, it's nuts. It's so fun. It's so much fun. And also you get the whole like emotional journey of it is really nice too. I love that. I love that shit. That sustains me. Yeah. I honestly, like, music, for me at least, is so powerful. Like, I just get really I don't want to say emotionally invested, but like kind of emotionally invested. Like there are certain songs and certain lyrics that just will fucking strike me right in my fucking bones, dude. It's nuts. In a Week by Hozier, They Done by Atlas. Dancing Queen! Oh my god! That's cute. That's so cute. No, I would fully, like, melt a little bit if I was dating someone and then they were like, oh yeah, I use this is the playlist I play when I want to think about you. It's like, I don't know. Because I'm also like, I would love to know what songs people associate with me, you know? Like in the same way that I associate songs with other people. I'd be so curious. So curious to find out. Oh, Donna Wolf, I guess you might have missed it, but Chad apologized. I don't know if you remember the whole Chad thing. Chad apologized. So that's kind of where all this is coming from. I've been thinking about that a lot lately, and it put me in a place. It put me in a place in my brain. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's fine. I mean, I know how I feel about it, but I don't know how to deal with it. So I've been making playlists. No, I also, yeah, I don't know. I just really like, okay, hold on. I also think one of my favorite things is naming playlists. At that point, I wouldn't care for the apology. Yeah, I'm kind of like, it is. The vibe is very much too little too late. It's nice that he did apologize because that does help me move forward in a certain way, but like, again, too little too late, so. I don't know, it does, like, the fact that he apologized makes it take up a little less space in my brain, but it's still, like, it doesn't, like, erase the way that he actually treated me. Even aside from, like, the relationship aspect of it, so. Personal favorite is Major Tom. You have to get just playing. Song. I know. What a weird ass song one other person listens to. Aw, that's so cute. Did the same way. I waited a long time to apologize, but mostly did it for myself, yeah. And like, I can kind of understand why he waited as long as he did, because it's like, that's fair enough. That is something that he wanted to do in person. And I literally haven't seen him in person since I left my last job, but like, I don't know. It's kind of just whatever. I realized, I had a moment actually yesterday where I was thinking about it and I realized, I was like, oh, just because he apologized doesn't mean I have to like be friends with him. Or like agree with what he did or what he does, you know? Kind of like, oh yeah, great that you apologize, but I still think you're kind of a dick, so. But you know. Things are starting to happen, yeah, that's fair. You don't have to give them closure. That's so true. That's so true. I'm also, this is like a really small thing, but low-key, I'm really proud of myself because when he apologized, you know how like usually people will be like, oh, it's okay. I didn't say that. I was just like, I appreciate the apology. I didn't say, it's okay, because it wasn't. Still isn't. And again, I still don't agree with the fact that he's dating somebody that he's their supervisor, but Do you want that wound to fester or to stay? Well, see, the thing is, though, is it's like, I have closure. I have my own closure. I don't need stuff from other people for closure. But I am so perfectly content not giving him any closure. So, you know, whatever. I will probably just continue to be civil with him, but, you know, he's not adding anything to my life, so. But if that changes also, I'm open to that changing. I don't know. It's really, again, not a huge deal for me. But anyways. Life is so weird sometimes. Ow. Ow, oh my god. I have like a... I don't even know what it is. Ow! It's on my leg and it hurts! Life is a shit show. We all just adapt to the shit. So true. Life is weird all the time. So true. In much better news, the weather is so fucking nice today. I am so excited for like proper nice summer weather. So excited. I'm so excited to go to the beach all the time. I'm gonna be at the beach so much. Like, excuse me. Literally as much as I can, I want to go to the beach. I don't know if it's gonna be this nice this weekend, but if it is, I'm going to the beach. How's Miss Mango? She is... Where is she? I think she's good. She's just been hanging out, being a menace as usual. No more weird episodes. So that's good. She's got a vet appointment scheduled for her yearly checkup. That's coming up in a week or two, I think. But, you know, a little not excited for that because money, but what else? What else is new? But it'll be fine. Story. Yes, we love a story. We love a story. But no, it is fine because, like, I... monthly, well, or not monthly, with every paycheck I put a certain amount of money aside, and it's like for rent and like for bills and stuff like that, but I also set aside a chunk for Mango so that I can have money when she needs things. Still lived in, yeah. So please, double ear infection. Oof. Oh my god. That sucks. $400 plus antibiotics and eardrops. That honestly, like, scares me, but that's why I'm really glad that Mango is a really chill indoor cat. Like, she doesn't get into anything crazy. She's not even, like, much of, like, a climber or a jumper. So she just hangs out. And I really like that about her. Because I don't want to have to take her to the vet 2 times in 2 days. That would be nuts. Was she previously? Oh, no. No. Never an outdoor cat. Very, like, I mean, you guys have seen Mango. Very much an indoor cat at heart. Like, she does not like the outside. She does not like loud noises. She's not much of a jumper or climber. She would rather just, like, lounge around. So, definitely not an outdoor cat. And also with her coat and with how long her fur is, it would get so gross if she was an outdoor cat. It would be kind of nasty. Father has the dog insured because of all the dogs you have. He's an absolute psychopath. Oh my god. Mango really is more of a decoration. That's so true. That is so true. Except for the, like, odd time when she gets the zoomies, but yeah, she really is more of a decoration. That's a very good way of putting it, I think. She's just part of the decor. And she's a beautiful part of it. I don't know. Oh, no, she's on the bed. Okay. It's like, I don't know where she is, but she is around. I'm just so excited for good weather. She's like a fancy throw pillow. Actually, funny you mentioned that. I bet I can show you guys because I have a picture somewhere. Oh god, where is it? Pictures of Mango literally looking like a throw pillow. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Mango. And if I can find it, I'll put it on the stream. And then you guys can see it. And then you can know what I'm talking about. Because when I got rid of my last phone, or right before I got rid of my last phone, I dumped every single picture of Mango onto my computer. Oh, some of them have like 4 copies. That's okay. Where is it? I'm gonna find it. Maybe. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Come on. And it's literally just like her butt. Because she like buried her face in amongst all the pillows. It's so cute. It's not this one, no. Oh, I don't know where it is. I have a lot of really great pictures of Mango. Well, I have a lot of really great pictures, and then I have a lot of really not so great pictures. She's not always the most photogenic, and I definitely went through a phase when I very first got Mango where I was like, oh my god, I have no pictures of her. I want to take a bunch of pictures of her. So I just have a bunch of like bad pictures of her because I was so like, I just need pictures of my baby. It's so funny. Okay, well, I may or may not find it, but you'll just have to trust me that it does exist and that Mango is actually a throw pillow. I don't want to look for it much longer. Okay, yeah, whatever. It exists somewhere. I can't find it right now, but that's fine. Anyways, can I trust? I don't know. Can you trust me? That's a you question. That's a you problem, Donut. That's a you problem. An internet stranger I have a parasocial relationship with? Is that trust? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. God. That's so funny. It's almost like, let's talk about parasocial relationships because I find it like kind of weird almost because obviously I've now been / am on both sides of the parasocial relationship in the sense that I've been the viewer or the audience member or whatever, where it's like I feel like I know this person, but now I'm also like on the other side of that where it's like, on one hand, I obviously withhold information from you guys. I'm not gonna tell you everything about my life because it's, you know, I consider myself pretty private, so I'm very picky about what I share on the internet. But like, it's kind of funny because it's like almost in the same way of like being a viewer and like watching someone and being like, oh yeah, I know this person, or like I feel like I know what they're like because of the way that I am on stream. Like I am and I'm not putting on a persona, you know? It's like, this is generally just what I'm like. I'm just like, this is just kind of me. But like it is just like who I am because I'm not like really,
I ham it up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. When I'm streaming, I ham it up I want to be a little entertaining, you know? But, like, at the end of the day, it's kind of just like, this is just who I am. The only things that you don't know about me are the things that I choose to keep private, which fair. But it does, to some degree, kind of feel like you guys, like, do know kind of me. I don't know. Swatted by the maple syrup. Oh my god. No. I don't know. I mean, yeah. Sometimes I think it's funny because I'm like, is it ridiculous how private I am? You know? Because on one hand, it's like, realistically, in this day and age, nothing is private. If it's somewhere on the internet, if it exists on the internet, it's not private. And so, like, to some degree, I feel like, no, it's not that private. But also, I don't know. I also kind of, like, to some degree, trust most of you. That if you were to somehow come across something that I didn't want you to see, you would just simply not see it. You would respectfully not look. I would like to believe that, at least, so I'm gonna pretend. You guys, whether or not you guys would actually do that, I don't know, but I like to pretend that that's how it goes, so that I can feel like I'm maintaining some sense of privacy. Very similar to IRL that I am on the internet. Probably have less of a filter online. I could see that! I could see that! Yeah, no. I'm very, like, I don't know, like, this is just, in terms of, like, personality, this is pretty much me. I'm maybe a little different in person, but probably not that different. But in terms of, like, things that you actually know about me, y'all don't know shit. You don't think I talk about piss all the time at work? I mean, hey, you might. I don't know. You did do a Ligma joke on your manager one time. More neurodivergent in person? Yeah, probably. Probably a lot. I've been thinking about that okay, let's talk about that. Because, why not? I've been thinking about that a lot lately because I have been kind of, like, on the dating apps. Not really. Not with any huge purpose or anything, but, like, I don't know. I'm considering it my aligned action to the manifestation of I want a healthy relationship. I don't know. Anyways. Ew, I want a relationship? Horrid. Disgusting. But, shop on some dating apps. Don't know if I saw you on a dating app, I would swipe right so hard. So hard. No. I'm kind of on some dating apps, and it's just like, every single time I start messaging someone, I'm always like, I have a moment of like, oh, this is kind of going well, and then I'm like, what if they find out what I'm really like, you know? And I know that's like not a weird thing, that's like, it's, I don't need to worry about that, because, like, I'm not putting on a front when I'm talking to people, but I'm also like, what if they find out what I'm really like, you know? But it's fine. It's whatever. I'm not looking super hard anyways, so. And if I'm gonna be in a relationship with someone, it's not gonna be with somebody that I meet on an app. I'll tell you that much. I will tell you that much. I I don't know what it is. I'm just not, like... Okay. I don't have anything against dating apps. I think they're fine. I think they're a great invention, whatever. But I'm just like... I don't want that for me. I don't know. I've always said I want a story. I want to, like, when people ask, like, oh, how did you meet? Or, like, oh, how did you guys get together or whatever? I want it to be, like, a story, at the very least. You know? I want to be like, oh, like, even if it's just, like, we met through a friend of a friend. You know? Could be missing out on some good people. Not the ones I'm seeing. We have a whole barrier of miscommunication. It's plain and simple. I think you're cute. We both agree we're cute. Let's talk. That's true, actually. That's true. That is actually a really good way of looking at it. I have never thought about it like that. Because I definitely have that issue of, like, when I ask someone out, I feel like there's this sense of, like, they can't just say, oh, sorry, I'm not interested in you like that, because it would, I don't know. My whole thing, and I wish I knew how to communicate this to people, my whole thing is that, like, if I were to ask someone out and be like, hey, I think you're really cute, cool, whatever, and I want to go on a date with you, and they said, no, sorry, like, I'm just not really into you like that, I'd be a little hurt, but, like, okay, that's really not the end of the world. It's really not the end of the world if someone's not into me like that, because not everyone's gonna be, and that's fair. I can handle rejection. But I also hate guessing games, and so I hate, like, I had this semi-recently where I asked someone out, and I was like, oh, like, I'd love to buy you a drink or whatever, and then he responded with, like, oh, yeah, I'd like that, something else about whatever, and then I responded to his message, and then there was nothing, and I just got left on red, and I'm just kind of like, you can just say you're not into me like that, that's fine, I would much rather that, actually, because then I can just drop it and move on, you know? Guessing games are horrible. I know. People keep leaving me on red. I don't understand it, Danger Zone. I really don't. Also, hi. I hope you're having a good Friday. I don't get it. Me being left on red? Huh? No, it's fine. It's really, like, not the end of the world to me. Because again, I'm at a place where I do have a really solid, like, group of friends or whatever. Like, my friendships feel really strong. So I'm not super, like, I need a relationship. So it's not the end of the world if someone rejects me. But just tell me. Like, come on, just say, hey, sorry, I'm not into you like that. Okay, cool. I'll move on. Like, it's not that deep. It's just not that deep to me. I don't know. But I guess there's a lot of reasons to leave people on red. Okay, I shouldn't talk. I have left people on red before, so. Oh, did you see that? The way that... That's too many. Ah! Oh no! I can't unsee that. Look at how many, like, tendons there are in my neck when I do that. That's horrible. The human body is an atrocity. It is disgusting. Anyways. Imagine not getting left on red, like... So true. So true. No. Honestly, the only time I really leave people on red is if I just don't have anything to say. The start of my turtleneck phase. Yeah, in the middle of summer. That's gonna be my turtleneck phase. Oh god. But no. I really only leave people on red if it's like, if I have nothing to say to them, or like I just don't find them interesting. Maybe that's mean, but like, it's kind of the truth. Like, I've had a few people where it's just like, they'll message me, and it's like, I'm trying to have a conversation with them, and then they're just not giving me anything to work with. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna waste my time trying to carry this conversation, which you clearly have no interest in maintaining. So have fun. And you know, it's like, if they want to, a lot of the times too, it's like, I'll just stop messaging, because it's like, they'll send a message that's like, well, I have nothing to say to that. And then they won't message again, because people are so afraid of double texting for no reason. But then it's like, yeah, and so I'll leave them on red, and then they won't ever text me again. And it's just kind of like, okay, I guess it's not that big of a deal to you then. Like, I don't know. That, or I leave people on red because I'll get the notification that I got the message. I'll open the message because I want to read it. I'll read the message, and then I'll think to myself, okay, I need to reply, but I might be busy or doing something, and then I'll forget to reply, and then I'll leave the conversation, not like leave the conversation, but I'll like close out of whatever app on my phone, and then I'll forget that it happened, and I'll forget that I got that text, and then I'll just leave it, and then I'll feel really bad. That's when I feel bad, but usually I remember eventually. One time I rejected a guy from college. Gave him my snap just to be nice. He seemed okay to be friends with. Fucking spam me so hard. Yeah. That's so annoying. That's so, like, at least try and be interesting. At least try and hold a conversation. Oh my god. I think, honestly, I hate that so much. Like, people who just talk, people who talk just to talk, instead of people who are, like, trying to talk to you to get to know you better, you know? Like, War Master, Card Master, or something. It's because I'm great at the card game War. That hurts. That hurts to read. If I got that message, like, what do you say to that? What do you say to that, even? That's such a, like, some fucking people just, like, it's men. It's men, mostly. But it's just like, is this what you think having a conversation is? Because that's not a conversation. Not to brag, but I'm really good when we should play. Oh, cool. Yeah, like, that's not a conversation. He activated his trap card. No, I just think that's so annoying. Like, at least try to have a conversation. Like, if we're talking, don't just talk to talk. Like, let's get to know each other. Let's, you know, tell me about your day. What is something that happened? What is something that you didn't like? What is something that you did like? Why didn't you like that? Tell me more about that thing. Tell me more about your likes and dislikes, because I want to know what they are. It's so easy. It's literally so easy. And they just don't do it. Oh. Thing where he's like, man, I wish I could find a girlfriend. Fuck, I hate that. Oh, that gives me the biggest fucking ick. I hate men. I really hate men. That is what I feel like I'm annoying people when I ask. Oh my god, no. Here's the thing, Jam, is I'm a lot more introverted than I come across as, but something that I've learned / have been taught over the years, people love to talk about themselves. People love to talk about themselves. it's so easy to, like, have a conversation because it's like, step one is literally just ask something about the other person. Like, get them to talk about themselves. Usually, at some point, you can find some sort of common jumping off point and then go into a conversation about that. But it's like, people love, especially if you're, like, just doing, like, small talk. Like, that's a big part of my job, obviously, working front desk. I just have to, like, make casual conversation with people while they're, like, paying for their hair or stuff. And so it's so easy. It's shockingly easy. I have a formula in my head. That's the neurodivergence, but it's so easy to just be like, oh, like, you know, I've got it down to a science, because especially, like, for example, today is Friday. Today and tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, I would ask people as they're paying, like, oh, like, any fun plans this weekend? Doing anything fun tonight? And, you know, some people will just be like, oh, you know, I'm just going home and just, you know, nothing exciting planned. I'm like, oh, that's good, though. Sometimes you just need a day to do nothing. Maybe you can have a nice fancy dinner, you know, like, just random shit. It's so easy. Shockingly easy. And men don't do it still. God. You got that right, yeah. Spam me about the card game for literally 2 days? That's obscene. That's horrible. That's horrible. That is actually awful. That's so dumb. And see, that's like a whole other thing of, like, men will just, like, they don't care. Like, you can just, you can be actively showing that you're not interested, and they just, right over their head. Right over their head. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah, War. I know I used to play it, but I couldn't tell you any of the rules off the top of my head. Or no, isn't it literally just like you split a deck of cards or whatever and you just flip and, like, something along the lines of, yeah, it's literally just like whoever's number's higher. Nerdier than me. I mean, it's really simple. Here, I can give you an example with my deck of jumbo playing cards. Ready? Let's see how the game War is played. Yes, it's a regular deck of playing cards, but it's jumbo. It's literally like the size of my tarot cards. I actually think it's bigger than my tarot cards. These are my tarot cards, this is the deck. They're about the same size. But just regular old playing cards. So if we're playing the game War, here, let me really, oh, sorry, hold on. I don't know why that's blown out. Hi, welcome back. Anyways, so you have your deck of cards. Step 1. Step 2, move all your shit. You literally just, like, in about half, like that, say, da-da-da. And the game is literally just each person flips a card. This person wins, they take the cards. You flip your cards, this person wins. Flip your cards. Oh, I don't know what you do when it's probably just go again. This person wins. Flip your cards. Well, it depends on if aces are high or low. But, you know, you just keep going, and then you're, like, adding these cards to your deck, and you keep going until somebody has all of the cards. This person is winning. Very much so. Yeah. But that's literally it. That's the game. That's the game. Blocked him, and then the rest of the class, he was like, did you block me? It's like, yeah, I could tell you never said anything. You know what it's giving? That whole, like, yeah, I could tell you never said anything. It's giving the same vibes as fucking Ben Shapiro admitting he can't get his wife wet. That's the same vibes. It's so like, you're not saying anything because there's nothing to be said. You're not creating an interesting conversation. You know? Same vibes. Same vibes. Men are dumb. Asked for my number at one point, so snap. Oh, I don't give that out to anyone. Oh, yeah, fuck that. Ew, that's so dumb. Men are so stupid sometimes. Sometimes it's really a tragedy that I'm attracted to men. Like, just barely, but fucking... Good lord. I wish I could just not be. That would be so nice. But anyways. At some point I feel like you gotta know you're not interesting. Yeah, like there's gotta be a certain point when you just go, okay, we're gonna take the L on this one. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm shuffling the wrong deck of cards. Not the wrong deck, but I don't need to shuffle this deck right now. Get back in there. Like, I don't know, cause like, yeah, whatever. It's so dumb sometimes. Everything's so stupid sometimes. Read with a deck of playing. I could. I don't want to. Of course I'm gonna be nice. I definitely wasn't leading him along or anything. Yeah, literally. Literally. I don't understand. I mean, okay, I do and I don't understand how some people can just be that uninteresting and just like not get it. I do because I am bad at social cues, and unless somebody is saying something like very plainly to me, I'm like, I won't get it, you know? It'll go right over my head. But also, be like a little interesting. Just a little. Just a little. That's it. Take the hints. Take the notes. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. Should we, like, do something? I don't know what to do. We could do tarot. Stare at the wall? Bet. He had the coolest name. Yeah, I mean, like, War Master is pretty cool. Oh, God. I don't know what to do. His actual legal name sounded like his main character. We could play games. We could do tarot. I'm more set up to do tarot than I am to do games, but like, either way. I kind of just want to vibe. You know what? Actually, one sec. Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pop into just chatting. I like just chatting, I'm not gonna lie. I used to think that how do I put this? I don't know. I used to always think like, oh, I want to be more than like a just chatting streamer, but like, I like talking. I just like talking. Like I think it's interesting. Sometimes it's just chatting, yeah. I really just like talking and like having conversations. Sometimes that's all I want to do. Like today. That's all I want to do. I don't really know if I want to, like, play a game. But... you know? Sometimes I like to just chat. Tone of the brain space. I don't know what it is. I'm just like not in the mood for it. There is like, okay, if I'm like being super honest, it's kind of like the vibes for me tonight. I feel like the music is too loud. Anyways, I feel like the vibes for me tonight are a little bit like I'm kind of live just to be live, you know? And not like in a bad way per se, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. I haven't been planning things for Fridays a lot lately, and like, it's not that I don't want to be live, because I do, I enjoy. That's the thing, I want to just like be able to come on here and just like hang out for a little bit with you guys. Like that's kind of just the vibe for Friday night. It's just like, here, hanging out, chatting for a while, shooting the shit, basically. You told us I never said any of that. Oh my god. Watch YouTube vids or something while chatting, yeah. But even just like, just hanging out. Just vibing. I don't know. I've been kind of like, stream has been on my mind. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I don't know. Got better at the Zelda game? Hell yeah. From card games to Zelda games. That's good. Alright, I'm assuming that you're enjoying it now. Presumably. Not fix my depth perception, but I've learned how to break the game so it doesn't matter. That's good. That's good. Well, and I feel like depth perception in real life is one thing, but depth perception in a video game, that's hard. Because it's like, objectively, you're looking at a screen. Like, you're not actually perceiving depth. But also you are. I don't know, because I guess a big part of it for me is like, when my depth perception is based a lot on the way that things look, because when things are farther from me, it's harder for me to see, and so my brain uses that sometimes to perceive depth. Basically a reskin of Breath of the Wild, but I love Breath of the Wild, so I'm okay with it. Okay, that's good. Falling from heights in games, do you feel like you're falling IRL? Maybe? I don't know, I haven't played a lot of games where I fall from heights recently, so I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling things. Still need to beat Breath of the Wild. I still need to play it at all. I think it was a lot sadder so far. Memory collection is shockingly the big bad is again, and like, always, okay. It's kind of fun. I need my brain to stop. I need my brain to stop. It's doing dumb shit in here. I need it to stop doing that. Can't think straight. can't focus. Got RPG backlog that I'm trying to get through, yeah. See, I feel like I just can't focus on video games. Breath of the Wild is like an all-time favorite hyperfixation. Feel a little lazy in terms of how hard it leans on Breath of the Wild. That's fair. Oh, no. 5 games just on Switch, damn. Yeah, I feel like open world games are either really good for me or really not the vibe for me. Because it's like, either I really enjoy the fact that I can just do the things that I want to do, or I get really overwhelmed with how many options and how much stuff that can be done. So I'm either like just hyperfixated on the thing that I want to do, or super overwhelmed and I can't even pick it up, you know? Need options, that's fair. Like structured games so I know what to do and I can get through them, yeah. Yeah, I like a little bit of structure. Like one of my favorite games is obviously Stardew Valley, which is like some combination of structure and open world, I guess. Play a lot of games I don't know what to choose sometimes, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, I feel like I have a weird, like, relationship with games. Because I like video games, obviously. It's in the name. I like video games, but I kind of have been realizing lately that a lot of what I like about video games is I like watching them. I don't necessarily like playing them because I get really stressed when I'm like trying to play, because it's like, especially nowadays, I feel like a lot of like story-based games, there's so many little details that you have to pay attention to, and in a lot of cases it's like if you miss something, you're kind of screwed, or you just like miss something. And it's like, that's like kind of what I liked about Stardew Valley, is that it's like, in my first year of Stardew Valley, the very first time I played it, I just like focused on my farm and focused on getting a wife, and that was like it. That was all I did. I didn't like build relationships with any of the villagers. I went to like the, you know, events or whatever, but I was just like, just focused on my farm, focused on doing my own thing, that kind of thing. And it didn't make my experience of the game worse, you know? Like, I just got to do my own thing. And then as I got more comfortable with the mechanics of the farming, then I could branch out and start talking to people and like exploring more and like going into the caves and that kind of thing. And I really like that. I don't like feeling pressured to like, you have to know this, you have to do this, and you have to know when to do it. I don't know. It just gets to be a lot. Manager game, RTS games, hack and slash games, Mafia game series, sports games, plus games on emulators. Yeah, damn. That's a lot of games. I really like Harvest Moon. I really like low pressure games. I hyperfixate on video games so long as it's my jam, or at least so I tend to be good at it. But if the story just doesn't vibe with me, I feel like I've wasted my money because it's kind of unplayable. Yeah. Same, Donut Wolf. And it's kind of funny because it's like, obviously I can't choose what I hyperfixate on. If I could, my life would be a lot easier. But, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of like, it has to be just so for me to like want to play it. But that's the thing, though, I really like watching people play games. Like, that's why I like Twitch so much. I really like watching people play video games. Especially with like really story-driven games where you do have to pay attention to every little detail. I love watching people play that, because then I can like absorb all of the story and not have to worry about, like, am I doing something wrong? Am I missing something? Is there something that I need? Like, that whole thing. Have I seen anyone play? I actually haven't. That's, like, the one game that I just haven't really seen, and I feel like I should. I've watched people play then play games, yeah. I like watching YouTubers play games and I'll actually go get it if I liked it. Yeah. That's like how I find a lot of my games, is I watch people play it. Between like YouTubers and like streamers. But I mean, like, even games like fucking, I don't know. I will say dating sims are the one game that I really cannot do. Really tried, really can't. Like, obviously we tried Dream Daddy briefly, which, it's a great game. Like, that's the thing. I'm not bashing the games. But I just get so, it's so much reading. And it's so, like, then you have to follow a story, and then you have to, like, get invested in the characters. And I'm just like I cannot. I get so bored so fast. Have I seen anyone play Pikmin? I actually played Pikmin as a kid. That was, well, did I play it? I don't know. I had a friend who was really into Pikmin as a kid. And I must have played it at some point. Really liked Pikmin. A Night in the Woods spiritual sequel? No way. If it's on, do you know what it's called? Oh, where's my Steam? Played Pikmin as a kid, but I wasn't like alive yet. Yeah. Reverent? Wonder if you can like pre-order it or anything. A fourth Pikmin game in the future? Oh my god. You'd think they'd be done. There's Revenant, but I'm sure it's not that because that's free. No, it's not. Yeah. Not on Steam yet. But that's exciting. October 9th, thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah. Saw a video about someone saying blue Pikmin need a buff. Yeah, I'm sure it'll make it to Steam eventually. I mean, and if it's not even out yet, then yeah, why would it be on Steam? But I digress. Top 3 games. If I could only play these games for the rest of my life, would be Night in the Woods, Breath of the Wild, and then Unpacking. Bet. I'd have to say, see, my thing is like, my favorite thing as a kid actually was, especially with like, because I played a lot of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, but the way that I would play it is I would literally, my brother would play through the whole thing up until he would like 99% the game basically, and then right before he went to like fight the last boss or whatever, he would duplicate his save file and I would just play on that. So it's like I would play on the save file where it's like everything is like completely finished and I can just run around and explore the world, you know? And it's like I don't have to worry about fighting people. I don't have to worry about, you know, doing quests and shit. All I have to do is just run around as a little guy. That's it. That's all I had to do. That was my favorite thing ever. And that's part of the reason that I love Twilight Princess as one of my favorite Zelda games. Sorry, I'm just gonna make myself a little brighter. Did that with Breath of the Wild? Yeah. Like, I find games so much more enjoyable like that when I can just run around. I did the same thing with, like, Assassin's Creed. where it's like my brother would like play through a bunch of it to the point where it was just like you can just wander around and fuck around, and then he would duplicate a save file and that would be for me, and I would just hee, you know, I would ride horses around in Assassin's Creed and like climb up buildings and shit, but it's like I didn't have to worry about fighting people. I didn't have to worry about like doing things, advancing the story. I could just like do my own thing. That still probably to this day is my favorite way to play a video game. I would literally I would really consider paying extra money for a game that was 99% complete that I could just run around and explore. That would be ideal for me. Played on my brother's Switch, I just kind of sped around the content, explored when I could, yeah. Would play Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask, but it wasn't alive enough to remember the pretty horses. Fair. GTA 5. GTA has never really been my thing. I was sheltered as a kid, so I wasn't allowed to play GTA. And it never really, I don't know, it never really appealed to me. But I don't know. In a perfect world, I think I would have a copy of Twilight Princess where it's just beaten and I can just run around. Because like, that's the thing too, is at least if you have that save file where you're like 99%ed, you can always create another save file and like start from the beginning if you really want to. But like, you don't have to. If you just feel like running around and doing shit. Because my favorite thing with Twilight Princess was there was like Castletown or whatever, and if you could like go and like to a certain spot, there's a bunch of cats. And it was so cute because if you went as a person, you could pick up the cats and they would just be cats. Or if you went in as a wolf, you could talk to the cats. Twilight Princess on stream? I would consider it. I would consider it. Majora's Mask came out in 2000. That's the year I was born. Oh my god. Wild. GTA 5 RP. True. Sometimes you just need to be a little guy and run around. Exactly, October. You know what's up. Like, sometimes you just want to... Twilight Princess came out in 2006. Well, no, I would have been 8. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. See, and I don't remember a lot about the story. But I mean, I also... The thing about Majora's Mask, the reason that I remember a lot of Majora's Mask is because, like... Well, I guess I'll put it this way, is... My brother's hyperfixation easily was video games. And, like, still to this day. But, like... We were similar in that video games have a lot of replay value for us because it's just like it scratches that itch of like you just want to experience the story, you know? So it's like my brother would like he would play through the game probably once on his own, and then like he would play through the game and there would be like that was like how we bonded sometimes, would just be like he'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go play some Twilight Princess. I'd be like, okay, I'll be down in a bit with some snacks or whatever, because I would just sit and watch him play it. It was like watching TV. But it was fun. Just remember the scene of Twilight Princess where you're running around and it's foggy and opponent gets frightened and runs away. I don't even know if I remember that. I have a question. Any games you play and beat every year? No. No, simply. I do dust off Stardew Valley pretty frequently. At least once a year, probably twice a year. At least. First game I remember playing consciously was Halo. The first game I remember playing, I know it was Nintendo 64. It probably would have been like the original Super Smash Brothers or like Mario Kart. Something around there. Mass Effect games, yeah. Only part I remember other than Zelda, because I liked her. So true. Yeah, no, I think Super Smash Bros. Or like, oh, excuse me. Yeah, it would have been like my first like early consciousness games were like Super Mario 64, Mario Kart, Super Smash Bros. All of it was on the Nintendo 64 because that was like our first console. Well, actually, technically, we had a PlayStation 2. Or PlayStation. Maybe it was just a PlayStation. I don't remember. We had something briefly before the Nintendo 64, but I don't know what happened to it. It was very short-lived. Ever play the God tier wrestling games on N64? Which ones? Probably not. We played a lot of, actually we played a lot of, my god, it was some NHL game from the year that Wayne Gretzky was on the New York Rangers. First console I played was the original Xbox. Oh, back in the day. No Mercy or the WCW games. Maybe? I don't remember those ones. I don't think we did. First time I remember playing was Super Smash Bros. Then Donkey Kong 64, but on the 9th, Wayne Gretzky 3D Hockey, F1 World Grand Prix, Star Fox 64, I do remember that one, yeah. Daycare had an N64, which is where I gamed the most. What can I say? 3 years old. True. You do gotta start him young. Gotta start him young. He's a beast at Mario Kart, yeah. That's like the one thing about like, my brother is really good at video games, and so like growing up, I had to be good if I wanted any chance of winning. So like, I'm okay. Like I'm good just because of that. I didn't play nearly as much as him, and I don't play as much as him anymore, but like, yeah, that was like a thing. That was like when I was, because growing up, I would play a lot of Super Smash with my brother, and he was really good at it, and so I got decently good, and I only beat him like rarely. But then in high school, when I was running that video games club, and the game that we played the most was Super Smash Bros., I literally, like, picked up a controller and just started kicking ass, because nobody expected me to be good because I'm a girl. But, like, I didn't even expect that I was gonna be that good, because I didn't realize that just, like, playing against my brother so much had made me that good. So, yeah, that was fun. Good at Mario Kart, Wii, and Double Dash, even though I don't drift. Oh my god, Danger Zone. Same with Pokemon Battle Game. Yeah. Wherever the kid that would disconnect the controller when the other person was winning. Oh no. No, I'm very much just like accepted that I would always be in at least second place because my brother would always win. Still waiting for the night of Smash. I'm still figuring out, well, money, you know? It's really, a lot of things just come down to money at this point. And, like, I'm finding that, like, I get really involved with stream in, like, the colder months because it's like, not that it's something to do because I enjoy it, but, like, when it comes to, like, the summer months, it's a bit more difficult for me because I'm like, all I want to do is be outside when the weather's this nice. And it just, like, it gets a little bit pushed to the back with stream because it's just like, I want to be outside, and when I'm outside, I want to be outside. I don't want to be thinking about stream. So when it's snowing, it's what you do, yeah. I feel like just naturally, like, I am a person who just, I do more things in the winter because it's like I have more time to do things, whereas in the summer I'm like, well, I just want to be outside. I want to sit outside in the sun. That's all I want to do. Or I want to go, like, be with people outside, you know? So if I ever become a full-time streamer, I will be a lot less active in the summer, I can tell you that much. Secretly won 2 Mario Kart Wii tournaments at a video game store, and I somehow beat someone who... Wow. That's kind of impressive. That's not kind of impressive, that's really impressive. Good job. Good for you, Danger Zone. But yeah, no. I totally forgot that I have Mario Kart for my Switch. Totally forgot. I just, like, it's sitting on my shelf, collecting maybe a little bit of dust. Wow. Want a Soul Calibur tourney at GameStop? Want a $60 gift card? Hell yeah. Really bad at story-driven games because I couldn't read until I was 7. Ah! Yeah, no. It's kind of weird to think about the kind of games that I like, because I don't even, like, know, you know? I don't like feeling like I'm bad at something. I think that's a big part of it, but really, who does? Got a You Who Can as a trophy and a stork. Oh my god. That's a You Who Can, dude. Do you think we care if you're good at the games? I mean, see, yes and no. Because on one hand, I know that you guys don't care how good I am at games. On the other hand, how entertaining is it really to watch somebody who's not good at games? You know, how entertaining is it to watch somebody struggle and be bad? Like, you know? Not saying that I'm bad, but I don't know. That's true. That's true. Have to be good at the games I play. Yeah. Yeah, see? You know? No. I don't know. It's not like... It can make it a little less enjoyable for me if I'm just, like, playing a game and it's just, like, I'm bad at it. Like, if I'm not in the right headspace, that can just be, like, you know? But I know it can be funny. First when I gave away to a kid who was competing, it was someone young, yeah. I mean, what are you gonna do with that? That's funny, though. I don't know. I will say another thing about games, because I enjoy, specifically, I guess, when it comes to streaming, part of the reason I don't like streaming, like, story games as much is because I just don't have the brain capacity to try and keep up with chat and also pay attention to what's going on in the game. Just, like, because of the way that my brain works, I'm like, it's either or here. Which is why I really like streaming Harvest Moon, because it's like, I don't have to pay that much attention to what's going on in the game, you know? Like, you feed the cows, you water the crops, you know, that kind of thing. But, fine when I did Night in the Woods and Stray. I feel like Night in the Woods was hard. Night in the Woods was a really hard one for me because of the trying to keep up with chat and also keep track of what's happening in the game. How am I gonna get an A in gaming if I'm not good at the game? True. Sorry you didn't win the tournament. Here's a drink, you can have it. Oh no. Oh, oof. That's almost worse. That's almost worse. Like, just don't give me anything at that point. But no, I feel like, yeah, what was I saying? Right, Night in the Woods was difficult because it was a lot of story to keep track of on top of trying to keep up with chat. Liked watching me play Stray. Stray was pretty fun. I enjoyed Stray. I think that Stray was a really good balance of a bit story-driven, but not so story-driven that I can't keep track, you know? And it was just, like, a fun game to play, because you're a cat, and that's fun. You're, like, 5, maybe? Oh. I don't know. Stray was fun. The surprise cult, that is quite a turn. Quite a turn, I will say. Love a good surprise cult. Yeah, it's kind of funny because it's like, somehow Night in the Woods is simultaneously a game that you would never expect to have that, but also that is so like, oh, of course, you know? it's so, like, on one hand, I'm like, I never would have saw that coming. But also, it kind of makes sense, you know? It makes a little bit of sense. I think that they did that really well, actually. That, like, balance of, like, seeing it coming, but, like, also not seeing it coming. Or I guess, I won't say that. I'll put it in more of the sense of, like, not seeing it coming, but it's not such a hard left that it's just, like, this doesn't suit the story at all. Because it actually really does suit the story. And it fits, like, so perfectly. But it is really, you don't see it coming if you don't know what's coming. Yeah, I imagine if I played it again, I'd be like, oh, cult stuff. But, you know, playing Sheik and Smash is fun. I enjoy trying to juggle people. I do love, Sheik and Zelda was, one of my favorite characters to play. Is still. But I'm a Link main. At heart, I am a Link main. I don't know if I could replay a game like Night in the Woods. Feels like a one-time playthrough. That's fair. I think the replayability of Night in the Woods definitely comes from the, like, multiple endings aspect. I think that is a lot of the replayability. But I also think that, like, I mean, for me, as somebody with ADHD and memory problems just in general, I get a lot out of replaying video games because I just don't fucking remember what happened. After beat the game already, move on. That's fair. That is fair. If you hang out with specific people, you get their different stories, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like Night in the Woods. I think it was really fun and interesting. I feel like I would enjoy watching someone else play Night in the Woods a lot, because I think that that's one of those games that would, like, I don't know. Watching Amaranth breaking another site in another window. God. Hang out with Greg, you get his whole "what if I'm not a good person" speech. You gotta be, you get her whole deal. What sucks is that I feel like I have to do. I kind of feel that, Jam. I'm very much like, I know that, especially, like, I'll use the example of Stardew Valley is when I really was hyperfixated on it in the beginning of the pandemic. There came a point when I was like, okay, I want to just do everything that the game has to offer, because I knew that my hyperfixation wouldn't last forever, and then there would come a point when I would just not want to pick it back up again, and I was like, I don't want to miss something. And that kind of fueled the hyperfixation more, because it was just like, okay, well, I have to figure out what I'm missing, and then I have to go do it, and then I have to get all this shit together, and, like, all that stuff, and it's just like, you know? And there are definitely some games where it's like, I have every intention of picking them up again, but then I just don't, you know? Kind of gets to the point that I don't enjoy it anymore, yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Aren't games supposed to be fun? True. When you can feel the hyperfixation fading, yeah. Yeah! Yeah, Donald, big time! Very much so. You just, like, get to the point where you're like, oh god, it's going away. And then you're like, okay, I gotta get as much done as I can, because there's gonna be a point very soon where it's just, you're not gonna want to pick it up again. And then you're like, well, I want to make sure that I do everything that I need to do, you know? I would honestly be kind of interested to study or just learn about some of the psychology around video games. I simply cannot play a game for fun. Same. No, same. I, like, can't casually game. I am either, like, fully invested, I cannot put this down for the life of me, or I don't want anything to do with it. That's it. No in between. It's funny because I call myself a casual gamer, but I'm only casual in the sense that I don't game all of the time. Because I am either hyper fixated on a game and playing it every single day, or I don't have a hyper fixation and I'm just not really playing any games. Can only play Mario Kart and unpacking is like a chill game thing, yeah. Yeah, I don't see, and I don't even know if I have like chill games. Maybe Valorant. I could casually pick, but even that I went through like a brief, like I think it was like a week or something, where it's like all I want to play is Valorant. I want to get home and like sit down and play some Valorant. Whereas now it's just kind of like, you know, whatever. Reading up about game psychology over the winter. It's a lot like sports psychology. That's kind of interesting, actually. But no, I'm like, I don't know. Why not CSGO? I don't know. I just ended up downloading Valorant. I've never tried CSGO. Too sweaty. No, I've just... Even, like, I mean, I've never even, like, tried Fortnite. Like, Valorant was really just, circumstantial. I think someone recommended it to me. Played Rocket League. I think, yeah, if I had to pick a casual game, it would be Rocket League. Problem is I can only hyperfix on so many things at once. Two different things. They can be in the same platform. Yeah, I feel that. It's on PC. Piss Church Team would be kind of fun. We'll see. See, my thing about Rocket League, though, is, like, part of the reason that I like it is it's just very much, for me at least, like I can lay in bed on my Switch and just play some Rocket League. And it's just, like, really casual, you know? I don't think I would like Rocket League as much if I was sitting at my desk at my computer, you know? It just wouldn't be as fun. I don't know why. But I don't know. I wish I understood, like, the way that my brain works with games, you know? Like, I wish I could actually pinpoint the kind of games that I like, aside from Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Piss yellow. Yeah, of course. It only makes sense for a color to be yellow for the Piss Church team. 79. Oh my gosh. You know, I've heard a lot of things about CSGO in terms of, like, people paying money for, like, skins and stuff. I don't know. I've heard a little bit about that. I feel like it's, like, it was, like, a thing at one point. I should tell more often when I'm gonna like something. Same, Donut Wolf. Fell into Animal Crossing with no warning. That's how I feel about Stardew Valley. I feel that big time. Like, when I first started playing Stardew Valley, I think I had a moment of, like... I feel like with any of the games that I get hyperfixated on, I always have, like, a moment of, like, thinking, okay, I'm either gonna be really hyperfixated on this or I'm not gonna pick it up ever again. And it just, like, I don't know how my brain decides which path to go down, but, you know, I got really hyperfixated with Stardew Valley. Spent thousands on skins. Oh my god. We play casually, not really give a shit, yeah. Yeah. I'm not super into giving a shit. I was gonna be obsessed with Stardew, which is why I put it off for so long. Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting though, because like, anytime I mention to almost anyone that I like Stardew Valley so much, they're always like, oh, like, do you play Animal Crossing? Do you play Animal Crossing? And it's so funny because, like, I don't think that I would get hyperfixated on Animal Crossing. Because I think that it's just the idea of, like, having to lay out an island and like all of that shit, that is so overwhelming to me. I feel like that would be the thing that would just make me go, nope, can't do it. Sorry. Like, that's so much. Lives on CSGO can be like 1K. Oh my god, Danger's out. That's... I wish I had that kind of money to drop on a skin for CSGO. That's insane. I feel like Animal Crossing is a bit different than Harvest Moon or Stardew. Yeah, I don't know. Short for me was only like 2 months, yeah. I know Mars was really into Animal Crossing for a bit, but I mean, fucking everyone was. At the beginning of the pandemic, it really was nuts. But I feel like Animal Crossing was to everyone else at the beginning of the pandemic what Stardew Valley was to me at the beginning of the pandemic. Like, just that nice little escapist, cute, cozy, whatever. That was the vibe. We were all shut in. Yeah, it really was. They really could not have released it at a better time. Like, it was actually perfect timing. Oh my god. But no, I don't know. I've never, like, I think part of it too is that it's just like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon like scratch a certain itch for me, and I don't know what that itch is, and I haven't been able to find anything else that scratches that itch, and so that's why I'm so hyper fixated on those two, because it's just something about them. Something about them just does it. Might have an idea. What do you think? What do you think it is? You want to keep it a surprise? Fine. Been chasing the Stardew High for years? Same. I'll just get a package one. Oh yeah, expect something. Hey, I'll never say no to a package. Because that usually means it's from my Amazon wishlist. You'll be surprised. Okay. Okay. I should update my Amazon wishlist. I really haven't touched it in a minute. Life just lifed, as per usual. I don't even remember what's on there. Let's go on this journey together. While I remind myself what is on my Amazon wishlist. Oh, and I just got a message on Tinder. Let's see here. Y'all having secrets over there? What if I said no secrets in chat? Okay, your wish list. I have a cat bed for Mango, because of course. Some pillow covers. I've got a couple capture cards on there. Oh, I need to replace that one. I've got Red Flags, the Game of Terrible Dates, which is actually a really fun card game. Oh, I kind of want that. It's so expensive though, $50. Have no secrets? Or maybe I do. No. You're allowed to keep secrets because I keep secrets from you, so you can keep secrets from me. It's only fair. It's only fair. This is really dramatic lighting, but it's fine. Hold on. Oh. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm struggling. Don't mind me. Just struggling. What is it? I want to know now. What else do I have on here? We're Not Really Strangers card game. Okay, that's a good game. Bunch of Nintendo Switch accessories. A micro SD card for the Switch. Nintendo Switch Sports. Not on my conversation. Fine. Fine. Tarot deck, and a tarot deck. I should add an oracle deck because I want a new oracle deck because I only have one. Do you guys, I'm gonna open this Tinder message. Do you guys wanna... No! Oh dear. So, oh no. So, on my Tinder, you know how you can like select like certain interests or whatever? One of the interests that I have selected is Twitch. Because duh. The irony of this person messaging me right now goes, OMG, do you stream? Like, I'm live right now. No fucking way. That's so funny. Say no. Oh my god. I know. It's funny because I had another person, their opening message to me was like, oh, do you have a favorite streamer? And I really almost went, oh yeah, you should check them out. It's twitch.tv/gordiegames. I was like, no, I'm not doing that to myself. I don't think I could. I would not. Oh, I would hate that. Having someone from Tinder in my chat. Ew. Ew. No thanks. Big fat no. I would hate that. So my way, my empty page. So true. Miss Mango has decided to join us as well. Hello. I'm your favorite streamer. I'll be like, what the fuck? Oh god.
What are you doing? You're so cute.
Just chatting. I would actually lose my mind. See, that's like kind of low-key. I'm so nervous. I don't think this will happen, but I'm so nervous of someone being like, oh, do you stream? Are you live right now? Are you Gordie Games? I'd be like, no! I think I would just block them. I would have to just block them. That would be it. Isn't like close to Gordie? No. No. But I mean the hair. That's always my thing, is like the hair is the identifier here. Me and all my neck tendons. But no. It would be difficult. Like, really, honestly, the only way that somebody on Tinder would know my Twitch is if they already knew my Twitch and then they found me on Tinder. In which case, I would not match with them. Or I would unmatch, I guess. Whatever, but, you know. Just wanted to get a tarot card. So exactly. They just wanted a tarot reading. See if the cards say what for them. Oh my god. That would be kind of funny, actually. That would be so... Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, I'm still not over that one time ages ago. Not ages ago, but quite a while ago, when one of the clients at work asked me, they were like, do you stream? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, are you Gordie Games? I was like, yeah. I'm still not over that. It's never happened again. which on one hand, thank God, but also, you know, it went to my head, but whatever. And I was just like, so I don't know. I'm not like, it's not impossible, but also it's unlikely. Two of Cups reversed, yeah, oh my god. Can't believe you're not gonna accept my Tinder super like. I don't accept anyone's super like, don't worry. They wanted a yes no tarot card reading? Yeah, fuck that. Oh my god. No, I just like, I don't know. I don't think, like, to me, if that were to happen where somebody on Tinder, like, if I matched with someone on Tinder and then they were like, do you stream? Are you gordiegames? I would just be like, I don't know what I would do, actually. What would I do? I would probably message back. That is really, you have 350 followers? I know. 355. 355, actually, Dota Wolf. Get it right. The question is, will I take gordiegames? Oh my god. Probably, yeah. I don't know. It's sort of weird. Like, I've been like, can't forget the nickel. Exactly. No, I've been kind of thinking about numbers a little bit. I feel like, I don't know if this is just me, and I haven't asked any other, like, streamers of my size, or any at all, really, about this, but I feel like with numbers, it's like, I keep having, like, waves of growth, because I will, like, gain a bunch of followers in a short period of time, like, and, like, jump, and then I'll just be, like, super stagnant for a while. Like, right now, like, we've been in the 350s for a while, which isn't a bad thing, but, like, it'll just, like, be out of nowhere, where it's, like, I'll just be streaming and I'll get, like, 5 followers in one stream, and it's just like, oh, okay, cool. I don't know, and it's, like, the numbers really, like, the number has never really meant much to me either way. Definitely remember getting to 100, yeah. I know! Isn't it crazy how we're now at 350? That's kind of wild. I can't think about it too hard. I will cry. But we just keep striving for growth. That is the goal. Just need to tell your Tinder matches about my channel. No. Then, no, see, then chat would really be full of simps. It would just be a bunch of guys. Oh my god. I remember you becoming an affiliate? Yeah. That was a while ago. I remember struggling to hit 50 followers. Holy. And now here we are struggling to hit fucking 400 or whatever the next one is. Fuck those Tinder guys, yeah. How do you know this isn't already? I mean, it kind of is. But oh, I'm just thinking silly things now. You know what I would kind of love to do is some sort of, like, dating game show on Twitch. I definitely do not have the means to do it, but I think it would be really fun to, like, figure out a way to do some sort of dating game show. Or, like, speed dating, you know? Low-key watching a stream. What's going on over here? We're talking about, Tinder. And the possibility of somebody from Tinder finding my stream. Which is small. Very small likelihood. But not impossible. Say no more, I'm in. Bet. Oh god. yeah, I really don't have the means to do anything like that, but it would be fun. Got banned from Tinder because I posted a funny image of me as a child. You know, I can respectfully see both sides of that. I could see why they wouldn't want pictures of children on there. Oh, man. Me, JM. And, okay, maybe Danger Zone. Yeah. See, I feel like it would be really fun to get people who, like, don't... Not that they don't know Twitch, but who don't know me. At the very least. How would I do? How would we do speed dating, but make it a Twitch stream? You guys, don't worry. You guys are you just watch. You're just watching. You guys don't have to, you won't be involved. I'm not speed dating viewers, don't worry. Through Zoom? True. Some Hinge profiles are just memes. Also true. Also true. I'm the only one calling. Oh my god, Mango. Oh, I almost just kicked her so hard. Holy shit. I was just like bouncing my leg and she just decided to walk like under my foot as I was bouncing it. And almost just like, yeah, anyways. Things like Omega, but that's uncertain. Yeah, and I don't, that's too much of an opportunity to see something that I don't want to see. And I also, I don't know, I wanted to be like, because in my mind, in a perfect world, I'm imagining a whole set, like, there's a whole, like, it's a whole thing, and we do, like, proper speed dating of, like, a bunch of people that I, would match with on whatever dating site, and then it's just, like, in-person speed dating. I don't know. I don't know what we would do, but... Like how they did with Grant on Game Changer. Maybe? I'm not familiar. I don't know how to blur, so Omegle is definitely not it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can blur, so that would be tough. Yeah, no, we're not doing Omegle. Don't worry. Do not worry, we will not do that. I have actually thought about somehow combining streaming with doing hair. Like, I thought about, because, like, obviously if you're doing, like, a big color, there's a lot of time where you're just sitting around. And, like, I don't know, I think that could be fun. Because, like, there's the, you know, back and forth of, like, me and the person. Zoom would have to be the move for that. If, like, match chat. Exactly, October. That would be difficult, for sure. Unless I just made, like, a Tinder profile that was, like, swipe right if you want to be on a speed dating show. But even then, a lot of people... I have had guy friends who literally would just be on Tinder and just on everyone. They just swipe right on everyone. And then they go through their matches at, like, you know, for people who swipe right on them. Favorite joke in the channel is that I literally have no idea how to mod, and JM who mods all the time isn't a mod in this channel, just tells me what to do. Oh fuck, that's kind of funny. I like the dynamic of it though. It's fun. It's entertaining. Learned how to mod during COVID. I prefer Hinge and Bumble. Yeah, I feel that, October. I like the concept of Hinge, but I don't know what it is. The only people that like me on Hinge are just, like, 40-year-old men, or, like, really just the most, I don't want to say atrocious, that's a little mean, but just, like, people who are really not my type. And it's just, like, it's so many people that I'm looking at, I'm going, why are you liking me? Like, I can see that we have nothing in common. And it's just like, I don't know. Modded for a few streamers in the past. I think I learned a lot so far. There's always more to learn. We're always learning. We're always discovering. Bumble's how I met my tattoo artist. That's funny. Actually, not me directly, but indirectly, Tinder is actually, technically, if you want to get really technical, Tinder is how I got my current job. Because my friend Mars, who also streams now, she was on Tinder way back in the day and found her hairdresser, who worked at the salon that I'm at, on Tinder, looking for, like, hair models, and, like, did that. After she had gone to that hairdresser a couple times, she was like, the hairdresser was looking for another model, and she was like, you should do it. And so then I went to that hairdresser, and then I started going to that hairdresser regularly. And then at the end of the day, when finally it got to the point that the salon was hiring a front desk person, my friend who met the stylist through Tinder not got me the job, but like they pushed the manager to give me an interview, and then I got the job. It's funny how life works like that. If we ever get more bots, I'll probably have to learn more or look into new Reddit commands. The mobile is limited avenues, yeah, true. If Gordie ever got super big, you think I'm not? I have 355 followers, you think I'm not big? Huh? I'm kidding. Always wanted to do a D&D stream. That, honestly, yeah. I don't play a lot of D&D. I really have only done one campaign ever. But I think that that would be fun. I would love to do. I think what it is I just want to do something with other people. Like, I like streaming by myself, obviously. Like, this is fun when it's just us. But I also want to find ways to, like, incorporate other streamers. And it's just, like, kind of difficult because, like, I don't know a lot of other streamers that are, like, kind of my, like, group, I guess. And that, like, do the same shit that I do. So... And also that are just, like, that stream around the same time or, like, in a similar time zone or whatever. So, it's not easy. But I would love to stream with other people. That's, like, something that I actually want to do is just, like, make more streamer friends so that we can play more games and do stuff together. Number has personality, true. Really love doing stuff with D&D. Yeah, D&D is... I honestly, like... D&D is a little difficult for me because it's, like, the whole object permanence thing of, like, if I can't see it, it's hard for me to think that it's there. But I feel like it could be just an experience thing. But I was actually, the other day, watching a stream of somebody playing a video game that is, like, basically D&D, but a video game, and like actually watching it be played is a lot easier for me because it's like I kind of realized in that moment I was like, oh, it's like just turn-based combat, so you have time to like kind of think through what you're doing and like make sure you like check all the boxes or whatever. Baldur's Gate? No, I don't remember what it was called. Something with an S. Tim was DMing, had an awakened cat running a tavern. The cat's meow! That's so cute. I would 110% go to a bar called the Cat's Meow. That's so fucking cute. Right, Mango? She's laying on my laptop. Hold on. Hold on. Look at her. Laying on my laptop like a goof. Like a silly little goose. Tabletop D&D? Yes and no. What I was watching on stream was like a video game. But I can't remember the name of it, of course. But, like, I've done one, like, proper sit-down D&D tabletop session. There's a ton of, yeah. Never gotten into Theater of the Mind, but yeah, there's Baldur's Gate. Same world as D&D's official setting. Okay, that's kind of cool. Started with an S. It's a recent game, I think. Or I don't know if it's recent. I have no idea. But does on Portal 2? I've played some Portal 2. We actually played a bit of Portal 2 on stream ages ago. We were gonna do a series where I did Portal 2 with Mars, but our schedules just didn't. It's a lot to try and do that every week. But no, I've played a bit of Portal 2. Wizards of the Coast is creating a virtual tabletop. That's kind of cool. Less for the combat, more for the interaction, because I like characters. That's fair. That's fair. I could definitely see myself getting into D&D, I'm not gonna lie. I could. Because acting, improv, that whole thing is very Solasta! Yes, JM! That's the one. That's what I was watching. It kind of looked fun. Like, I feel like that would be... If I had a group of friends that wanted to play, like, D&D or something, like, along those lines, or just wanted to play games together, I feel like that would be a really fun game to play together. Use Roll20, it's another virtual tabletop. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just, like, I don't really have a lot of friends that, like, are into that, because, like, a lot of my, like, in-person friends, don't really game. And certainly not D&D, but, like a Solasta night? Maybe, yeah. But, like, I don't know, I just don't have a lot of people to play with, I guess. I want to make some friends that want to play D&D, but really casually. Use Roll20 for character sheets. Smart. Looking for a gaming friend group, yeah. But it's also hard, because, like, here's my thing, is, like, being a gamer, or, like, part of the gaming world, is a really difficult thing to navigate often as a woman, or a feminine presenting person, because it's, like, it can be really icky. I'm sure we all know. It can be really icky trying to deal with certain gamer men. So, like, in a perfect world, I would just find gamers who don't have gamer energy, you know? Gamers that don't act like gamers. But I don't know. I want to put myself out there a bit more in terms of that stuff. Started playing as a DM for my girls in college, so it worked out. Yeah, that would be really fun. Like a girl group that just plays video games together. Fun as fuck. I would just be so nervous to start, like, trying to introduce men into the equation. Because I'm so tired. I'm mostly just tired of, men treating me like an object. That's it. Just tired of that. Wish they wouldn't do that. But alas. Really want to enjoy. Yeah, more inclusive tables, yeah. Yeah. Maybe one day. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Great, because of the three of them, 2 played men, 1 played a non-binary person. So no one used she pronouns for like 4 hours each session. Nice! That's fun. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys know of any streamers, any non-male streamers who would want to maybe do something kind of D&D related with me. I don't know. I'm not a DM, but I don't know. Could be fun. or just play games. If you guys ever hear of other non-male streamers talking about wanting people to play games with, drop my name in their chat. If you want. No pressure. Not in a weird way. But like, I don't know. I just want people that I can just like hit up and be like, hey, you want a game? And just like stream it sometimes. It looks really fun. This guy when she does Mario Kart Night. It's true. Oh my god. Wiggle my way into the hearts of a D&D girl streamer and see if I can get you in it. I wouldn't say no. I will be a spy. Double agent. Love that. Love that. Yeah, I don't know. Just like, I think I want to make more friends. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I really do. I want more streamer friends that I can just like talk to and like game with and stuff. Cause like, I think it would be fun for me, but also I think it would be fun for you guys. Cause like, imagine just like one Friday night, you know, I go live and it's like, oh, we're playing games with so-and-so tonight. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Doesn't that sound so fun? What is up, my fellow gamer girls? Friend who's transitioning from adult streaming to Twitch. She's very chill. Hell yeah. Adult streaming. Good for her. Good for them. Good for her. I have Mars too now. Yes and no. I mean, yes, Mars is streaming now, but Mars's whole thing is like she doesn't want to just be known for being a sim streamer or like a simmer. She wants to also do like lifestyle content on YouTube, which you guys should find her YouTube also. But no, for her streaming is very much just a matter of like she's playing The Sims anyways. She might as well stream it. The site she was on is very yeah, it's Marsley. Thank you, Dono Wolf. Oh, if it's not even gonna... Ah! There it is. Not working. It's not working. Weird, but okay. It's Marsley. Yeah, I don't know. I will say, I mean, you guys, most of you probably already know this, but I've gone back and forth a lot with doing adult content in some capacity because there's money. There's money in it, and Lord knows I need money. But I don't know. I don't know if I ever would. Well... well... No, I don't know. I mean, it's never off the table. Because money is money. Feed pics, I could work part-time and stuff full-time, yeah. Yeah. It's very hard not to do it. Yeah. Right, October? Like, it just feels so, like, especially because it's like, I'm trying to go to hair school, which is really expensive. And I'm trying to do it up, like, I'm trying to pay the tuition up front so I don't have to, like, I don't want to take out any loans because I've already taken out way too many loans and I don't have to pay those back. And so it's just, like, the idea of just doing, like, an OnlyFans or something once you're very thickly feeling for $50. Good for you. Get that bag. I don't know, but I'm just like, I've thought about being a sugar baby, I've thought about being a stripper, you name it, I've thought about doing it. And there's that little voice in my brain that is low-key, like, because I always tell myself, try everything once. But this is a little bit different. Oh god. But I could draw a very nice stick figure. Me too. Me too.
Oh, Miss Mango, hello. Meow.
She's baby. Anyways. But yeah. I've thought about it. I don't know if I'll ever do it. One of the tamer ones I've done, it's fun, but also, yeah. Well, and that's the thing, too, because, like, there's, like, I did think about for a period of time, like, oh, I could get my Twitch to, like, take off if I, you know, brought in that audience, essentially. But the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I don't really, that's not the audience that I want for my Twitch, because it's like, this is kind of my main platform. I want this to be, like, where I have, I don't know. And it's not like there's anything wrong with that kind of audience. It's just like, I don't know. It's a lot of back and forth. I also like doing logos and stuff. Yeah, exactly. That's like my thing, is I'm like, I would do that, but then it's like, I want people to care about my content for, why do I want people to care about my content? Why do I want people to care about the content that I create? Oh. I haven't thought about that. I guess it just, with that, it would become people who are in it for my looks, my appearance, over me as a person, and that just kind of plays into this whole feeling of like, which like, I get this every day of my life anyways, being a feminine presenting person, is like people who just care about what I look like and not about what the things that I have to say, you know? More than just the meat suit around you, exactly. And that's not to say that if I was one of those streamers that people wouldn't care about me, but it would just be a lot more people who didn't, you know? Or not that they don't, but it's just like different, you know? I don't know. A lot more work for the mods. Very true. Very true. Mars is a mod? Technically. I technically have more than one. Oh my god. Time you did the charity stream? Yeah. I was actually thinking that I should do another charity stream. Because it's been almost a year since that one. That was last July. On that side of the internet, usually for free. Line work can be stressful, yeah. Mod who's baby and doesn't really know what to do. Trying their best. And we appreciate you. You're doing amazing. I don't know. I think I might do, or I'm gonna start thinking about doing another charity stream soon. Because I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I haven't done one of those in almost a year. It's been so long. So, I have a couple ideas on potential causes to support, but now we've got some surprises for people who look for a feet command. Yeah, I was thinking something about, like, the whole thing with the trans rights, especially in the States. And even now it's, of course, making its way up to Canada as well, but just something for that. I haven't looked into it too much, but yeah, it would probably be something for that. Because that really... that really sucks. Like, it really is just so sad. It's just I don't want to talk about it too much because it's a really heavy thing and that whole thing. But, oh yeah, and the shit coming out of Florida, yeah. Need to get out of this country, I live in the South, yeah. It's kind of, like, scary. Honestly. Like, just the way that, even, like, aside from the actual content of the laws, just the way that these laws are passing, like, these super radical, I guess, laws are passing is, ugh. Yikes. It's scary. And I really, like, excuse me. I really feel for y'all, because that's just, like, not a fun thing to be a part of. You know? Like, that's just scary. Trying to make a law to kill pedophiles. Which, all in all, is still extreme, yeah. And who do they call child groomers? No, definitely, because half of their fucking people are actual pedophiles. So, yeah, it's really going down a path, and it's scary to watch. And I really, like, let me look at my calendar, hold on. Alright. Well, let's look at June, maybe. How would y'all feel That's kind of soon, though. So, because here's the thing. Here's what the calendar looks like. My brain goes, okay, we should, we'll do it in June. I can't do the 11th. Maybe I could do the 11th. Either way, regardless. During Pride Month. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah, we'll do it in June. There's either the 4th or the 18th. I'm getting my hair done on the 12th. I'm getting my roots done, and we're probably changing it again. I'm thinking if we did it, because we would do it on a Sunday, so I could do it, like, the whole day again. I was thinking, if we did it on the 4th, then we could have a goal, one of the goals, like a stretch goal maybe, for donations, could be that chat gets to pick what color I dye my hair next. Does that sound like fun? There's a senator who's defending child brides. Yeah, that's gross. Natural. No! Be boring AF. Oh my god. And I wouldn't, like, respectfully, I wouldn't let y'all pick exactly what color, because I do have certain, like, there's plans in the future, whatever, don't worry about it. But I would give, like, a couple, like, one of the options would be a blonde. Oh my god. Or, like, something like that, you know? But we'd have to raise X number of dollars. Maybe that, I think that would be, like, the goal. Like, that would be the big one, you know? Like, if we reach our goal, then you guys get to pick what color I dye my hair. Thoughts? And the bun. And the brows! No, that's actually a good idea, October. I like that. Because I feel like not where I went wrong, but I know last time I did the charity stream, we had a lot of, like, there was a lot of things that I did not deliver on, and I will admit to that. But it was because it was a lot of stuff, like, outside of what I usually do, whereas this is something that's, like, I'm gonna be getting my hair done, so having you guys pick the color is, like, reasonable. I dye my brows, so I could do that. That's a good idea. I actually like that idea. Okay, so tentatively charity stream on June 4th. Although that is really soon. That is really soon. That's like just over a week. I don't know. Do you think we can pull it off? It gives me something to do at least. I'll stick with tentatively, but I will put it in my calendar. Am I gonna shotgun a beer again? That could be one of the goals. That could be. Oh, fuck. Honestly, low-key, I still, when I look up at my ceiling, I can still see the splatter from the last time I did it. It's still, like, kind of there. Oh my god. That's so funny. There's a beer. I, like, tried to wipe it off, but it's, like, hard. It's tall. I can't reach it that well. Dirty ass house. I mean, yeah, we've been new. Living in a frat house. Shotgun a seltzer. See how that goes. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. That was really funny. That was really funny. Truly one of the, like, iconic moments of a Gordie Games stream was me trying to shotgun a beer. Oh, God. No, I think... is it too last minute? That's, like, my only thing is that I'm worried that it's too last minute to be like, oh, yeah, next Sunday we're doing a charity stream. Oh, yeah, and you can watch it on my YouTube. I live in a sparkling water household? Oh, my God. See, I am not, like... Plain sparkling water, I think is gross. Which I know is weird because it's just water, but, like, I hate it so much. I love a seltzer, though. A good old, like, a flavored seltzer slaps. Absolutely slaps. Somebody gave you the idea and then just Mr. Happy did it? Oh my god. So to stream just for that? Smart. Maybe we do it on the 11th, because if I'm getting my hair done on the 12th. Aha is really good. I really like Aha. I don't know what other sparkling water I've actually tried, though. Aha is the only one I can think of now. Oh, Bubblies. The ones with Michael Bublé. Those ones are pretty good. Okay, tentatively charity stream on the 4th or the 11th. I'll get back to you. Probably the 11th. I might just have to move some things around. Mom drinks LaCroix. I need caffeine fair. Blackberry lemon pineapple passion fruit are all top tier. Yeah. Damn, y'all are literally making me crave sparkling water. Literally, I'm craving sparkling water right now. What the fuck? That's so funny. Okay. Charity stream, June 4th or June 11th. TBD, because I have to see if I can move some stuff around first. Stretch goal will be chat picks what color I dye my hair next. Another goal could be what color I dye my eyebrows. We could shotgun another beer. Community night, that's a good one. When I wake up in the middle of the night, it's so refreshing. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. My only thing would I would want it to be like cold. I really like cold, like ice cold sparkling water. I don't like it. As soon as it gets like warm or like room temperature, done. But like over ice. Oh. But yeah, so far, we have the goal of, what was it? Oh, right, my hair. Get a wall again. I can, you know, right here. We still got right here. I can just take this down. There's still a wall under there. We'll do that. I'll do some brainstorming. If you guys think of anything, feel free to throw it in the Discord too. But I am gonna wrap up for tonight. We could do something with tarot as well. I was thinking about doing like some sort of system where if you like sub or like you give bits or like whatever, actually whatever, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna brainstorm a bit. Mukbang is good. Tarot with Mars, yeah, that's doable. Really wanted to design a tarot deck. That would be so cool. I think that I would, if I had any artistic ability, I would also design a tarot deck. I think that'd be so fun. I love the artistry of it. But anyways, I'm gonna brainstorm on it. I will let y'all know if we're doing it on the 4th or the 11th. Probably the 11th, honestly, just because that gives me a little more time to prepare. Instead of trying to do it in a week. That's a little bit of a quick turnaround. So, probably gonna do it on the 11th. I'll think of some goals. We'll think of some stuff. It'll be an all-day event, as usual. We'll see each other before then. Don't worry, I will be live again. Next Tuesday, I will be here. Doing tarot, as always. But for tonight, I gotta go, because I have to wash my hair. Honestly. I wash my hair, speaking of hair. But thank you all for hanging out with me. We're gonna raid someone, so don't run too far just yet. Let me see who is live. Why is that happening? Yeah, we're gonna raid Mika. Mika's playing Fall Guys. We've raided Mika before. We know the drill. Be nice. Etc, etc. Oh, I was like, why does everything keep opening in a new tab? Because Mango is on the, Alt key or something? I don't know. Anyways. See you all on Tuesday. Don't forget to follow me on other social medias so that you don't lose track of me. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. Oh, look at that. I'm on TikTok. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Fanhouse. You know the drill. Find me in all those places. I'm live Tuesdays and Fridays. Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out. We're gonna raid. Be nice. And I will see you all next time. Bye!